Hi students, good evening. Welcome to this video session. I remain Samuel Chukwuemeka, aka Sam Dumb for Peace. Recall in the installation video that I didn't know if you see the commands, the codes well. So we said we were gonna change the font size so that you can see it well. And let's look at how we can do some settings in this video. So I'm gonna open up PyCharm. Normal, as usual, it is important that you follow these videos in the playlist. It's a video playlist that you follow it in order. So we talked about the tip of the day. This is one of the nice features, and you always want this. You don't want to uncheck it. You always want to have it checked. But we're gonna close this. Let's see how we can make this bigger. You know, this was the first program that we did, and we ran it. But let's see how we can make this bigger. So PyCharm is by JetBrains. They have done a lot of work in this software. Any software you're using, anytime, anywhere. Sometimes if you type it in Google or Bing, you will notice that there are answers. You know, some other person probably has had the question that you have. Some of these software programs have a large community of users, so that ask and answer questions. But even if you don't say it, you can always go to the help button. So, like, I don't know how to change the font, then I go to help. You click on help, and you can just click help with anything at all you want. Now it takes us to the website, and I'm going to just come here and click search, because you know, reading all these will take time. Reading all these is gonna take time. So I'm interested in just changing the font, and then we can probably look at how we can change the colors. So you just click here, search, and you just type change font. And you see it here, configuring colors and fonts. Example, changing font for Python. Okay, this is zooming in the editor. So we're just gonna look at this. I click on it. Changing font for Python. And you look at it here. Click the Python node. In the list of language components, select keyword, this, that. So we are looking at what we want. We want to change the font. So I'm gonna kind of scroll up, configuring colors and fonts. To configure colors and fonts, go to File, Settings for Windows and Linux machines, Windows and Linux operating systems. So File Settings, PyCharm Preferences for Mac, if you're using Mac. So you see there is detailed documentation to help you with these. So we are Windows operating system, so we're gonna go to File, Settings, and then go to Editor, and then go to Font. So that will bring here, and I will kind of play with this to see which font I like. Okay, you see the results right here. So I'm gonna do that. File, Settings, and then the next one is what? Editor, and then Font. Editor, I look for Editor, I expand this, I expand it, and I click Font. So this is the font right here, monospaced. and it's size 12. Size 12, I think, to me is small. So let's see, look at all this font. Let's kind of play with it and see whether we can change it. I don't like this one. Korean new. I don't really like it. Dialog input. So you can see each one to see which one you want. This is monospaced. I might just keep it as let me keep it as monospaced. And if I uncheck this is monospaced. I have only this, but when I uncheck this box, looks like I have a whole lot other ones. You see that? So like if you check this box, you only have monospaced fonts. These are the only monospaced fonts you have. But then uncheck the box and you will now see a whole lot of fonts. So let's pick something that is better. You can choose any one you like anyway, but let me see. So you just pick one that you like. Let's see, book Antiqua. If I increase this to size 16, yeah, I don't really like that for that particular size. So century. So you just let me look. Let's check out Times New Roman. Times New Roman. No, that's for word processing. That's better for word processing. Okay, let me just leave it as monospaced. I think monospaced is nice, but you just choose whatever you like, and I'll leave it as size 16. Hopefully you will see it better this time around. Then now later on in this class, later on in this course, we'll talk about classes, objects, variables, data types, functions, methods. We're going to talk about all those. So sometimes we will need colors. We'll need colors for those. Maybe later on we might look at that, changing colors as well. But for now, let's just leave it as that. But this is just to let you know that you can always change these settings here, whatever you want. Now, later on, I'll play with it and change whatever I want. Changing keywords. You can also change, after font, you see color scheme. After the font, you see color scheme, you expand it. And you can change, you click on Python. And you click on keyword, and this is the keyword here, the foreground color. You can change all these. So for now, I will just change only the font. For now, I'm only interested in the font for now. And once you finish that, make sure you come back here. I think this is much better. You save. You come back here, you click apply, and you click OK. So you see this now. Hopefully, you see it right now. Okay. And of course, we've been always saying hello world. So I think this time around, it is better to say something else. Peace to the world. We need peace in this world. And hopefully, we pray that we rid the world of nuclear weapons, that we stay nuclear weapons free. So hopefully we wish the negotiators success to get rid of nuclear weapons in this world. We just need peace and love in this world. So as you see it now, is much better. Now, there's something I want to say here before I end this video. This here is the interpreter. This is the path to the interpreter. Users Chukwu Emeka, that's the short form here. You click on app data, click local, click programs, Python. These are all the folders. Click on this folder and you see the executable part to the interpreter. And then this right here is the project here. Click on this C drive, users, Chukwuemeka, PyCharm projects, first project, then greeting.py, and you see it. Yeah. So that's the part here. You see here is the part to the interpreter, and this is the part to the this is the part to the project. You can also click on this, to get to the project. This is the execution, the result of the code, the executed code, peace to the world. And then whenever it says process finished with exit code 0, that means you're fine. You can drink water. Okay. Provided it's exit code 0, then that means you're fine. You can drink water. So if it has error, then we will see error. And we're going to talk about that later on in the video. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Watch out for other videos. And you have a great evening.